Oh, baby. It's that time, baby. Let's get it. Yeah. Just gotta wait for YouTube Studio to wake up eventually here. If it wants to. I mean, maybe it just doesn't want to wake up right now, which would be stupid on its end. All right. Got my Gatorade here to fuel myself during this insane stream. Mm. Okay. Let me get the starting five for the Cavaliers set up. And we can officially roll on with this stream. All right. Okay. Computer wants to play jokes on me now, huh? There you are. There you go. Okay. There we go. All righty then. I believe we are set to roll, finally. Let's get this thing set up here and we can roll on with this stream. But what is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Cavaliers live stream. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Cavaliers back in the ECF for the first time without LeBron since 1991, 1992. And for the first time, well, overall, since LeBron's last year in 2018. Now, of course, our opponent for this series is the New York Knicks, a team that we know quite well in the playoffs. We have faced off a few times recently. Most recently, of course, was 2023. Cavs lost in 5. That was when we had the famous, and I guess, no, it's more infamous for us, the quote from Jared Allen saying how the lights are too bright. Yeah, it's been rough. In fact, the Cavs have only won 2 playoff games against the Knicks. Yeah. 1978, and then 95 and 96, and then 2023. Wow. Crazy, isn't it? And the interesting thing is, those matchups were all in the first round. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. So, yeah, something's got to give. Something's definitely got to give here. Cavaliers, of course, took down the Pistons in 7 games. Very entertaining and aggravating 7 games. And the Knicks just dismantled the freaking Sixers in 4 games. In game 4, they beat the soul and the will to live out of the Sixers, much like what the Cavs did to the Pistons. Both games on the road. That's been a theme in these playoffs. You know, the road team getting the clinching win in dominating fashion. Injury-wise, no injuries. Larry Nance Jr. and OG Anunoby are good to go. Officials for tonight's game, referees Ray Acosta, Scott Foster, James Capers, and JB DeRosa. The spread, the Knicks are 6.5-point favorites. Over under 217.5. Money line minus 245 for the Knicks, plus 200 for the Cavs. And in the regular season, the Knicks won 2 out of 3 matchups. Of course, that third matchup was our one and only matchup against them with Harden. And that was, of course, in Cleveland when, in that third quarter, the Knicks couldn't make a thing. They couldn't make a shot. Like, they only had 11 points in that entire quarter. Now, important to remember, the first 2 games, opening night and Christmas Day. Yeah. Still remember that Christmas Day game, right? Obviously, mainly because that was the day that, as you know, for any TV show fans on Netflix, that was the day that Stranger Things Volume 2 came out, I believe. Yeah. The final, like, what, 4 or so episodes before the finale. I was so excited for that. But I was like, hey, man, I get that tonight, technically, Christmas Day at 8 o'clock. We get Stranger Things. It's going to be fun. Got the Cavs on, and it's like, okay, yep. Now, in terms of how they did in the regular season, the Cavs finished second in the Central. The Knicks finished second in the Atlantic. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. We will be getting the starting lineups here pretty soon, I assume. Wow. What's up, Fox? What's up, Mick and Eric? How you guys doing today? By the way, I found my Sean Kemp jersey. Yeah, I found it tonight. It was hiding behind my Kevin Porter Jr. Cavs jersey. You have a Kevin Porter Jr. Cavs jersey? Yeah, actually, I got it, I think, when he was drafted here. Yeah. He was actually not bad when he was here for a while. And then we made a trade. We got, was it Torian Prince? And my dude freaking blew his lid. Freaking threw a shit fit. Then we got rid of him. Traded him to Houston, I think, for nothing. That was, I had hope for him, I mean, he was a baller, high flyer. He could throw it down, right? But it is what it is. Now, if you're wondering, every game of this series will be every 2 days. So game 2 will be on Thursday, May 21st. Game 3 will be on the 23rd. Game 4 will be on the 25th. And then, of course, you go every 2 days after that. There's a look at downtown Manhattan. There's Madison Square Garden. Wow. Oh, they're doing the intros too. Of course, the starting lineup for the Cavaliers is the same that was before Game 7. Harden, Mitchell, Wade, Mobley, and Allen. Wow. Of course, if you're a Cleveland sports fan, you know how it is when it comes to your teams in the playoffs. They always seem to run into a team from New York. This time it's the Knicks. Usually it's the Yankees. But this is actually the first time where I feel like both teams are kind of even. Obviously, when you look at the Yankees compared to the to the Guardians, it's like the Yankees are, massive market team and they have Aaron Judge and a lot of like top notch players. The Guardians mainly utilize home cooking pretty much. They don't really spend a lot. The Cavs obviously one of the richest owners in sports, so they can spend a little of that dough. James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, obviously we acquired him in a trade a couple years ago. Harden got him at the trade deadline. That was freaking epic. Drafted Evan Mobley, traded for Jared Allen, ironically, in a James Harden trade to Brooklyn. Game 1. All right. I know, but even the Browns the Browns got the Giants and Jets this year, of course. The only team we don't have though is Buffalo. New York Knicks. Starting lineup for the Knicks. Towns, Anunoby, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson. Zesty. In fact, if I know correctly, actually I do remember because I streamed them. The Knicks have blown the doors off their last two opponents, like in clinching games. They smashed the Hawks by so many points. I quit the stream at halftime. And then, of course, we saw what they did to the Sixers. It wasn't as bad. But yeah, it was still ugly. There's Mike Brown, the coach of the Knicks. Of course, they fired Tom Thibodeau. They bring in Mike Brown, and look at that. They get right back in the same spot that they were at before. Got Mike Breen and Tim Legler. Fun. Hey, Lisa Salters. Howdy, Lisa. How you doing today? How you doing today, Lisa Salters? The Knicks dancers, as we're getting ready for game one of the conference finals. One of these teams is 4 wins away from a finals appearance. Pretty cool, though, how the final 4 teams remaining all have a championship to their resume. At least one. Of course, the longest time since a championship was won by the Knicks in the 70s. Then, of course, you have the Thunder. No, then you have the Spurs. Then you have the Cavs. And, of course, the defending champions. Yep. Obviously, the Thunder won it last year. Cavs won it in 2016. Spurs won it last in 2014. Yeah, 2014 with Kawhi. Cavs are going to be in their black unis. Knicks are going to be in their white unis. We got them in Buffalo. In fact, the Browns are doing joint practices with the Bills, so that's cool. All right, we are about ready for tip-off. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's get this party started. We'll see how the Knicks look coming off a long rest again. They have not played in like a week and a couple days. The Cavs literally played 2 days ago. They got finished with Detroit, probably hopped on a plane, headed right to New York. So it'll be Karl-Anthony Towns against Jared Allen. Allen, of course, knows New York very well from his days in Brooklyn. Played in Brooklyn for the first part of his career. Actually did pretty well there, too. Made the playoffs, I think, once. Remember when he had the headband? When you could wear the ninja headband. That was fun. Tip is won by the Knicks and run away from the Garden. Gotta wait for the play-by-play thing to pop up so I can get the scoreboard up and running accurately. Here's Towns. Guarded by Mobley. Harden all over Brunson. Interesting. And Anunoby. Pull up. No. All right, let's get the scoreboard up and running. Here comes the Cavs from right to left. There we go. All right, now we're rolling. Here's Harden against Hart. Allen up, missed, rebounded by Wade. He'll back out. Gives it off. Harden. Harden floater, good. Dude, yeah, Jared Allen with Jared Dudley. I remember that. Jared Dudley was rage baiting the hell out of the Sixers in that playoff series. He had freaking Embiid in his feelings, like just crashing out damn near. Towns against Mobley. Air ball. Ugh. Cavs will get it back. 10:47 to go. Harden inside Mobley against Bridges. Up. Foul. This is what they did against Detroit that really put them in a good spot. They attacked the rim and just put the Pistons in a horrible, horrible spot defensively. Fouls on Mikal Bridges. First free throw for Evan. And he missed it. Back to doing this crap again. Second free throw. Up and good for Mobley. Splits the pair. I could get like an emote or something where just hair getting sliced in half. Or like half a pair. Pairs. Shout out to all the pair. Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson for three. No good. Here's Mitchell. Gives it up for Harden. On the side. Mobley left open. Nope, too strong. Back comes Brunson. Brunson against Mitchell. To the corner. Towns. Hart right down the lane for two. Oh, I don't have Quan in my game, do I? Oh. Huh? Already messing up. Backcourt violation. Already messing up. These guys have so much trouble bringing the ball up. I don't understand it. Just get across. Damn. It's in. Turn up. And he missed it completely. Wade up ahead for Harden. Harden stops. He'll back up against Bridges. Draws a double. Over to Wade. Wade. Mitchell. Got him on the flyby for three. It's good. Hey, Stephen Kwan. Let's go. Base hit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Stephen. A double. Hell yeah. 6-2. Here's Towns. 9:06 to go. Backing down against Mobley. Lost it. Stays alive. Bridges. Drive. And a foul. Done a pass. Wow. Quan with a double. Okay. Hell yeah, Steven. All right. That was on Harden. Inbound for Brunson. Hart. Up top for Towns. Towns. Oh, he lost the ball. Here comes Mitchell. Drives, goes up, and gets the two. Up by 6 early on here. Bridges. Pull up 2. Nope. Fought for, wrestled, and goes out of bounds back to the Knicks. So one thing the Cavs have to really work on is their rebounding. They gave up way too many offensive boards to the Pistons. Here's Towns. Goes up. Got it. That's Brunson. Here's Harden. Out to Wade. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell drive. Goes up and in. 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. Again, if you see me glancing down, I'm looking at the Guardians game. They're tied at 3 right now. 1 out, runner on third. Here's Towns. 7:48 to go. Hart fires. No. Rebounded by Mobley. Let's go. We scored. Hell yeah, Rocchio. Best 9 hitter in baseball. Hell yeah. Nice pass is almost stolen. Good save by Mobley. He's trying to cook Brunson over here. Kick out. Tosses it, but it's out of bounds. Cavs ball. Okay, ground out. RBI. Nice. Let's go. Was cooked on that possession, but he still has to yeet the ball out of bounds for some reason. Oh well. Still scored a run for the Guardians. Harden over to Mitchell. Up by 6. 7:24 to go. Mitchell fires. No. Dude, Daniel Schneemann kind of stinks in the leadoff hole. Here's Hart. Backing down against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Towns against Allen. Brunson. Corner. Hart for three. No. Hey, way too strong on that one. Overshot it. Back the other way. Harden up, and he missed it. Towns, off 1 foot, keeps it in bounds. Brunson and Anobi spin. Lost the ball. Got 2 minutes. Timeout on the floor. New York Knicks down 10-4. What's up, Hanson? All right. Cavs looking a little good, I guess. They're looking all right. Mitchell has 7 quick points attacking the rim. Harden has 2. Guardians up 4-3, by the way. See if they can hold on to it. That'd be wonderful if they could. I guess the good thing is, technically, Messick won't be charged with a loss, which it's all right, you know. If he has a bad game, I'd either want him to get a win or a no decision. It just sucks when he shoves and he gets no credit for it. But today's game wasn't his best. He still had 6 Ks, 3 walks, though. Not his best performance. Not his best performance. Still want to win, though. How about freaking Dean Wade already having 3 and 3? 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Wow. Oh my God, is that Bo Naylor? Oh my God, I forgot I have the Bo Naylor freaking emote. Okay. Yo, Hanson, that's not a pear. That's a peach. You want to stab peaches? You know what other symbol that emoji stands for, Hanson? But booty. Booty, 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 booty. Oh man, that's funny. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Tell me why. Tell me why. Earlier today, I was listening to music and stuff, you know, trying to get stuff set up for my stream. You know, for some reason, this one song, you know, we get turned up, right? We get turned up. We get turned up. It's like just jamming out in my head to that song. And I was like, oh, I started doing, turn up. We get turned up. It's like, what am I doing? Knicks are rusty? Yeah, we got to take advantage of this. They're not locked in. If we can really get going, pick them out of this game early on here, which we definitely can. Just got to lock in ourselves. Oh, my friends, we get turned up. We get turned up. And then people go, turned up. I'm rocking the hell out. You got a problem with that? No, that's what I thought. Dummy. That's what I do when I'm in here, you know, bored, trying to find stuff to do. Start jamming out the music and I start headbanging. You should see me, like, when I be listening to some of these songs, I go crazy with the headbanging. I can feel my brain rattling, just moving up inside my head. Sam Merrill comes in for Mobley and Strus is in for Mitchell. Just about halfway through the first quarter, up 10-4. Inbound for Hart goes to Brunson. No changes for the Knicks thus far. Dang. And blocked by Allen. Here comes the Cavs. Harden. Some of the sneezes I hear are just so like awkward. Like your mouth be open, talking. Like 3 ball missed. Yeah, we can't. We still can't hit shit for 3. Okay, lovely. Okay. Sometimes your sneezes be sounding so weird too. Some of those sneezes you get, they be like just hitting your throat. Pull up is good. Here comes the Cavs. We know the rule when the Cavs have a good start to a quarter. Pull up, missed. Rebound, Allen goes back up, missed again. Here we go with this garbage, or they can't make a damn thing after a certain time. And right down the lane for 2, and it's 10-8. Here we go. Like clockwork. They forget how to make a basket. Harden to Wade. Merrill. Up top for Harden. Harden against Bridges. Drive up. No. Got it. Oh, wait. Ball ends up with Wade. Merrill for 3 is missed. And we got a foul underneath. That's going to go on Towns. Foul underneath on Towns. Struck out Matt Vealing. Okay. Okay. It must be tough, though, playing in an arena. However many games, you get used to the dimensions and the rims, and then you have to play somewhere new. So Miles McBride and Mitchell Robinson check in for Hart and Anunoby. And we'll see D Wade exit. We'll see how Mitch does against Jarrett. Of course, they also have Towns out there, too. So they have their double bigs out there. Harden, drive, stop, out, Strus. Corner, Schroeder. Assist, sehr gut, ja. Gut. Das ist sehr gut, ja. Oh, I love it. Schroeder comes in immediately, gets a bucket. Love it. Oh, we love it. Brunson draws the foul. Just a clumsy foul on Schroeder. 2 shots coming up. The Knicks, of course, they had to fight tooth and nail with the Hawks. A Hawks team that a lot of people didn't think were going to be there after they traded Trae Young. Jalen Johnson took over as Jordan Clarkson checks in for Towns. First free throw is good. There's a live look outside of Madison Square Garden. God, look at the streets next to the arena. Always congested. Up and good. I mean, that city literally never sleeps. Duh. All right, Harden. And it's stolen. Lazy pass. Robinson just walked in front of it. Bridges up and in for 2. 4:13 to go. Schroeder. Harden with it. Harden. Here's Schroeder. Corner for Strus. Schroeder fires. No, of course not. Of course, the offense kind of stagnates when they take out. When they take out Mitchell, of course, it stagnates. And they take the lead. Timeout Cavs. And of course, there's Kenny. Kenny, why are you clapping, bro? Your offense stinks. Why are you clapping? Every time we could be getting our asses kicked, and you'll see him. How you tapping, bro? Be serious. Damn. Oh my god, dude. Hmm. I know a lot of you are like, why didn't you wear the same jersey you had for game 7? I mean, I could have done that, but I wanted to make sure I had this jersey, and I was like, I'm going to wear it today. Why not? Well, you know that has Knicks colors, right? Yeah, I know, but it's Cavs. Duh. Duh. It's Sean Kemp. I was going to wear this one. Like, oh, my camera. Not my camera, my microphone. I don't know what. I don't understand that. It's unmuted, but has no signal. Connection OBS? Piece of shit ass freaking OBS. Piece of garbage does it to me every stream. I feel like this computer is just very not garbage. It's just a troll job. It's a troll. Oh, it's a troll. But I wanted to make sure I had this jersey. I'm gonna be wearing this jersey tomorrow night too for the Thunder game because the Thunder are from Seattle and that's where Sean Kemp played too. Yeah. Yep. I just wanted to break this jersey out for game 1, see what happens, and then I'll probably go back to the normal rotation, the black on black LeBron and the blue Cavs jersey. Yeah. Brunson and Harden should team up and WWE and be called the Floppers. Oh my god. Flopperuski, Flopperuski. Cavs down 1. Once again, another game where they had a good start, up 10-4, and then guess what? They get outscored 10-3. Chase the Lauder flies out to left field. 344. Do you know how messed up that would be if Manzar, like if we had a hitter fly out? It was like if they hit a ball like over 100 miles per hour, like 108, and they freaking fly out like 410 feet. I'm like, that would tell me that someone robbed him of the homer or something. Like, man, ain't no way. Shirtless Brigade. Oh my god, they got the tarps off in freaking Detroit. That's funny. There's Ben Stiller, Timothy Chalamet, Jimmy Fallon in the house, Michael J. Fox. Dickinson's. Yeah. Good to see him out in public, too. And there's a steal, being lazy, and a dunk for Bridges. Wow. Great job, Cavs. Playing like ass now. Lovely. Wow. Drive. Floater. No. Ah, yeah, the offense is stagnant. That's lovely. There's Brunson. Brunson. Pull up. Got it. Yep. Now we can't hit shit and they can't miss. Good combination, Cavs. They're going to start digging themselves that hole again. They love digging holes. Turnover. Travel. You guys are drunk, dude. Hey, Kenny, how about you start coaching, bro? Where's Kenny at? Oh, there's Kenny. Thought he was going to be sitting down. Here's Bridges. Goes up and the dunk by Robinson. It's an 8-0 run or 12-0 run. Like I said, and once the Knicks start humming, this loser ass team ain't gonna freaking they can't make shit now. They start 3-ball, miss. They're doing the exact same thing that they did in Detroit. Well, there's a steal. Surprised we can actually do that. But how funny is it? Things start going south when they take out 3. No, it's not. And foul. Loose ball foul on McBride. Things start going south when they take Mitchell out. Gee, surprise? No. Of course, you got freaking Schroeder out here thinking he's like Steph Curry. It's like a 16-3 run or something. Yeah, it was 10-4. They've scored 16. We've scored 3 since then. Since that timeout, when we were up 10-4, they've gone on a 16-3 run. Merrill out to Strus. Turnover. 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 McBride. No. Saved again by the Knicks. Here's Clarkson. McBride out there with Clarkson, Robinson, Brunson, and Hart. Here's Hart. Misses it. Thought he was going to make that. Here's Mobley. Turnover. Can these losers turn on that damn ball over? They had the problem in Detroit. Now it's like a habit. They can't stop turning it over. If I was a coach, I'd be breaking clipboards and I'd have to like grab them by the face and be like, stop turning the ball over. Are you colorblind? Mitchell in the corner. Miss. These losers can't make a thing either. Hey guys, stop chucking up threes. 3. No. Now they're going to keep chucking them up. That's their game. And another turnover. Now watch. They're gonna set up for another dumbass 3. Doesn't turn it over, surprisingly. Kick out. Oh, look. Settling for another 3. Oh, look. Another miss. Miss, 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 miss. Brick, 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 brick. Because all they do is jack up 3s. When they get down, they start jacking them up. Luckily, they ain't really hitting either. Otherwise, we'd be down by 20 already. Here's Merrill. Drives up. Foul. 1. You know, it's legal. They can drive to the rim. Now watch. They're gonna draw this foul on Josh Hart. Okay. And one coming up. Now watch. They're gonna go right back to jacking 3s because that's their game. They think they're the freaking 73-9 Warriors with Steph Curry. You're not. Gee, what happened against Detroit in Game 7? Oh, yeah, I know. They attacked the freaking rim. Attack. God. Settling for 3s tells me you're scared. That's what it tells me. You don't want to attack the rim. You don't want to go at freaking Mitchell Robinson and Towns. Clarkson for 3. They were 0 for 8 from 3, and they just made their first one. Mobley, here's Schroeder. We may lose the series in 5, what people are saying. Like this. Pull up. Miss. See, everything's a jumper. That's all they do. Jumper, jumper, jumper. 3 ball, jumper, jumper. God. It'd be different if they were making them. Hart. Got it. No, wait. Nope, they're going to wave it off. They're going to say a foul on the floor. Foul on the floor. Team is pissing me off, man. My God. Jeez. Mr. Robinson comes out. Sometimes I wonder if Kenny even knows what the hell he's doing. Doesn't seem like it half the time. Sometimes it's a comedy show watching this team try to run an offense. Clarkson inbound over to Brunson. Fires. No. After 1, it's 23-16. So yeah, after it was 10-4 Cavs after that first timeout, the one timeout by the Knicks, they were down 10-4. They outscored the Cavs 19-6. One timeout, and all momentum is gone. No deal. Let's start jacking up threes. Uh-oh, Jared Allen, the lights are too bright again. Of course, if you thought the lights are too bright in the first round, I mean, these lights are like surface of the sun bright. You're practically standing next to the sun in terms of bright lights. I mean, heck, it's the freaking Eastern Conference Finals. This is where we essentially find out who's made for it or not. You know what I'm saying? Who's made for the moment. Look at one thing. Wemby, he's him. He is made for that moment, man. My God. He went right at Chet Holmgren. It's almost like Chet Holmgren said something about, Chet must have said something about Wemby's sister or his mother, because that dude went out there 41 and 24. 41 points, 24 boards against Chet and Hartenstein in their house, brother. That's why they don't lose. He went into enemy territory, as they say. He kicked their door down with the muddy shoes, walking in with the tracks all on the carpet, walks in their kitchen, opens their fridge, grabs their dinner, whatever they had the night before, takes it to the couch, sits down, puts his feet up, takes the lid off, grabs a fork, and just starts eating on their couch, using their Wi-Fi, watching their Netflix. Oh, man, I mean, dang, I ain't seen anybody do that since that's something LeBron would do. Legit. That is something Bron does. Walks into a team's house and takes over. Like, they damn near couldn't stop him. And then the coup de grace, he hits a Curry range 3. I mean, dang. I'm gonna look up something real quick, right? You know how we have the let FU3 for LeBron when he hits a deep 3 in big moment? We call it the let FU3, you know? Well, see how you say it in. Let me see how you say it in French. Hang on. French. Va te faire foutre. Really? Hold on, I gotta hear it. Va te faire. Va te faire foutre? That's how you say FU in French? That's what he was doing to them. He was like, va te foutre. Oh my goodness. I ain't seen anybody do that since LeBron. Wow. Lowest scoring first quarter of the season because, of course, we can't make shit. Lovely. I hate swearing on stream, but this team makes me do it. The Browns don't even make me do this. Misses the 3. Here comes Strus. See what the Cavs look like in the second quarter here. Mitchell. Drive up and got it. Nice. At least, Mitchell show up. Nobody else wants to, apparently. Just like it was in 2023. Here's Clarkson. Drive. Kicks it out. Alvarado to Clarkson. Here's a 3 for Hart. No. Tipped and out of bounds. That's hilarious, though, man. I mean, Wemby, what he did last night. I mean, like I said, it was something that Braun does. He's really like the next coming up of Braun, bro. He's the French Braun. Here's Mobley. Jacks a three. Misses. Neither team can seemingly hit threes tonight, apparently. Here's Hart to Alvarado. Goes up. Got it. Here's Schroeder. Kind of wondering if we're going to see a little bit more Keon Ellis. I don't think so, though, but we'll see. Here's Mitchell. Kick out. Nice pass. Mobley with it. Mobley goes up. Got it. (25-20). The lob inside. Up and in for Towns. Back the other way. Here's Schroeder. Mitchell with it. Schroeder stinks. He stinks, bro. Hits one shot and he thinks he's Steph Curry. Up and in for Hart. They're getting whatever they want in the paint. This team can't protect the paint to save their lives. Still. Here's Mobley with it. Spins against Clarkson. Out to Schroeder. Spins. Up. Got it. Nice shot. At least, Mobley can get dirty in the paint if he wants to. Hart up and good. Again, they're just getting whatever. They're getting whatever. 31-22. Schroeder goes up, misses. God, Schroeder, you stink, dude. He sucks. He's over here acting like he's Steph Curry. Three. No, in and out. Damn. 8:25 to go. Mitchell, foul. Yeah, Kenny Atkinson went right back to the lineup that he had for like the first, 6 games of the Pistons series. Right back to Dean Wade in the starting lineup. Had one of our best games of the playoffs with Strus in there. He switched it right back up. Freaking walks Winslow Perez. Dude, Gaddis is trash too. I don't know who's worse, the Cavs or the Hunter Gadd-ass right now. Gee whiz, Gadd-ass. How about you get somebody out? Gonna end up blowing the lead again. Allen, here's Mitchell to Allen. Kick out. Harden. Wade for three. Got it. Yeah, they needed that bad. In the worst way. So they do have Keon Ellis out there, by the way. Up and good. Again, they're just getting whatever they want in the paint. Here's Harden. 7:50 to go. Dennis Schroeder stinks. He poopy. Harden out to Ellis. Here's Wade. Mitchell against Shamet. Alvarado trying to pick the pocket. And then Keon Ellis can't grab the ball. Did it get grease on their hands? Like the ball jump scares them. Just call a timeout. Okay, good. He got out of it. Good job, Gadd-ass. He got out of it. Whoo-wee. Bases loaded. 2 outs, and he gets out of it. Thank God. Be real, though. Whoever wins this series is probably getting a belt from the Spurs, or the Thunder, for that matter. Let's be real here. I'm a Cavs fan. I'm thinking that because we stink. We stinking. I think the amount of games that we played has taken a toll on us. These guys have had no rest. Think about it. I mean, of course they've had days off, but still, I mean, they've had to play a game every 2 days since the second round began. Think about it. You know what? I'm going to look at our schedule. Y'all think I'm tripping? Y'all want to see how crazy this is right here? Look at our schedule, okay? Check this out. Look at how many games we've played. Like, I swear, we've been playing a game every 2 days since the second round began. I can't even tell you the last time we had more than 1 day off. Look at this, okay? First round, the 18th, the 20th. Wow, we had 2 days off between games 2 and 3 in the first round. We had 2 days off between game 3 and 4. 3 days off between 4 and 5. Then 2 days, essentially 2 days between games there. Because there was the 18th to the 20th to the 23rd, 26th and 29th. So you had 2 days off between games 3, 4, and 5. Then you had 2 between 5 and 6. And then, you had 1 day off between game 5 and 6. And then 1 day between game 6 and 7. And then it was every 2 days since then. Literally since game 5 to 6. Game 5 to 6. April 29th to May 1st. They had 1 day off. They've had 1 day off every game since game 5 to 6 of the first round. They've played every other day since. That takes a toll on you. This is the longest stretch they've played without doing back-to-backs. I mean, damn. Now, if they were to make the NBA Finals, they would have a couple days off between games, I'm pretty sure. But they got to get through the Knicks. And if you're wondering, yes, it's every 2 days for the Knicks series, too. Every 2 days. And then I think, the NBA Finals starts on June 3rd. So if this were to go 7, they would have 2 days off between Game 7 of the Conference Finals and Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Because they have, media day and everything for the NBA Finals, and yeah. I believe it's June 3rd. That's day 1 of the NBA Finals. I'm pretty sure. All right, so we got substitutions coming up here. If we go to the finals, I want to play the Spurs. Okay. That's an interesting statement, but Merrill's in for Mitchell, Anunoby's in for Alvarado, Brunson's in for Towns. Cavs down 8. Ain't getting much of anything from guys not named Mitchell. $7:19 to go and counting. Brunson out to Bridges. Lost it out of bounds. Oh, no, you got fouled. Oh, Bazana, a single. Nice. He's got another 2-hit game. He's so freaking good, dude. The Aussie is going to be so good. Here's the inbound. Goes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Brunson. Over to Shamet. Back to Brunson. Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks. Double play, bro. All right. Here's the inbound. 7:02 to go in the half. Inbound for Shamet goes to Brunson. Puts it up, but it's shot clock. Violation. Counts ball. Jason Kidd out as the Mavs head coach. That's kind of a shocker. Huh. Must want a new voice for Cooper Flagg. So here's Harden. Races into the paint. Floater is up and good. Back the other way comes the Knicks. And Anunoby out there, bottom of the screen. The bridge is up top. Brunson on Allen. 3 for Anunoby. Airballed it out of bounds. Cavs ball. Just picked his pocket. Oh, brother. Harden drives out to Ellis. Passes inside and gets blocked. They're saying Knicks ball. Jamming on it with man. Drives up, missed it out of bounds. Stays with the Knicks. Got 6 seconds to shoot. $35-27. Inbound out to Robinson. Brunson. Up top. Corner. OG for 3. Got it. Harden. Allen. Inside. Fouled. Ellis draws the foul. Shots for Keon Ellis. He barely played against the Pistons. Looks like he'll be getting considerable minutes to this series, at least tonight. I mean, he is good on defense, so I can't be mad about it. Makes the first one. Josh Hart coming in for Landry Shamet. Mitchell taking a breather. Free throw number 2 is up. Good. 38-29. Here's Hart. OG. And he traveled. Cavs ball. Yeah, Merrill got ran over by Thompson. And then he turned into prime Ray Allen afterwards. Isn't that awesome? Gets ran over, and then he turns into prime Ray Allen. 3 ball! It's good for Sam Merrill. Almost said Ray Allen just then. Sammy. Back the other way comes Brunson. Brunson! No. Almost gave him the comeback. The bounce back. Here's Harden. Harden for 3. It's good. And Brown calls timeout. Cavs only down 3. 8-0 run for the Cavs, and they're right back in this game. One thing about the Cavs, though, they will smack you back if they can actually make their shots. They will definitely smack you back if they can make their shots. All right. Facts. Yep, we're one of the last lines of defense when it comes to stopping New York from winning a championship. Us or the Thunder and the Spurs. Like, man, if the Thunder or Spurs win a championship, that's dope because I don't hate the Thunder. It'd be cool to see them go back to back. They had an amazing season. But also, it's like if the Spurs win, it's like Wembanyama wins a championship. I want to see how he acts, bro. I want to see how he acts with a championship. Does he go full like Alex Ovechkin and just start losing his damn mind or something or what? I mean, I don't know how he'd react to a championship. I'm sure he'd be lit as hell. He seems like he'd be a very lit guy when he wins a championship. Get some champagne in him, and he'd probably start acting a fool, doing backflips in a pool or something. I don't know. Cade Smith, how about we be serious, please? Can you be serious, Cade? Here we go. Here we go. He's gonna blow it. He's gonna blow it. Hasn't blown one in a while, but now he's gonna blow it. Yep. Oh, so can't even get an out now. He's got one out. 2 on, 1 out. Jahmai Jones at the plate. Harden with 7 points, too. Cade Smith gonna blow it. He hasn't blown one in a while, so of course it would happen now. Fans are fueling a walk off because Cade Smith is a mental midget. That's tough. That's tough. Get in his head and he starts losing his mind. Get him off his game. They start. I think they're like chanting his name or something. Oh, that's funny. Cavs down 3 out with an 8-0 run, courtesy of back-to-back threes from Sam Merrill and James Harden. Yeah, the Guardians are gonna lose this game. Cade Smith is so trash now. Apparently, he's garbage. They're gonna end up losing unless he gets a double play or something. All right, here's the Knicks. From left to right, Brunson drives on Wade over to Hart. Good defense. Kicks it out. Brunson. And it's taken away. Here's Merrill to the corner. Ellis. Allen out corner. Wade for 3. No. Rebounded. Allen. Harden to Allen. He gets bumped and a foul. Okay, there's 2 down. Good. Dylan Dingler. Dingler's their last chance. Oh boy. They got a watch party going on at the Rocket Arena right now. All right. Here's Merrill over to Allen. Goes up and he's fouled. All right, 2 free throws coming up. Fouls on Anunoby, his first. Thunder's final strike. First free throw is good for Allen. It's Allen's first points of the game, actually. Free throw number 2 is good. Down by 1. All right, down 1 now. Here's Hart. Goes up. Got it. Tough basket right past Allen. Allen was there for the block. Just couldn't quite get to it. Harden. Kick out. Ellis. Inside for Allen. Allen. Oh, goes away from the basket. How do you let freaking Towns do that to you, bro? Merrill fouls. Struck him out. Let's go. Guardians win. Thank you, God. Damn, Cade. Cade with a little shaky. Little shaky. Dylan Dingleberry. Dylan Dingleberry. I love it. 40-37. Here's Bridges. Towns. Bridges. Out to Hart. 3-ball. Arrow bar. I think it was arrow ball or off the side. Regardless, he missed. 2:44 to go. Here's Harden. 2:40 to go and counting. Harden drives. Lost it like twice there. Harden just be trying to do everything himself. You have teammates, you know, James. Towns. Drive. Lost the ball briefly. Double teamed. Bridges for 2. Holderman got the win. Nice. Good for Colin. Love that. All right, cool. 3-ball. He's down from Mitchell. Give him the N1. 4-point play for Donovan Mitchell. Kind of caught his defender in a little awkward spot. Kind of trying to fight through a screen with Allen, and Mitchell was right there. And it goes down. 3-ball and 1 for Spida. We saw Harden do that so many times. And now Mitchell does it. Chance to cut the lead to 1. Free throw is good. Spida's having to carry again. I'll take it, though. Hart, kick out, corner 3. No. And then it goes out of bounds off of Towns. Oh, but I feel you there, Towns. Like, you don't expect the ball to be there for you. And, yeah. 1:38 to go. Down 1. And a bad pass. These guys cannot pass or anything right now. My God. Gee whiz, man. Back the other way. Oh, it's turnover. And then turn it right back over. And then a foul. Oh my God, Cavs. Can we stop turning the damn ball over? This is even worse now than it was in that Pistons series. Jeez. These guys literally give the ball to the Knicks. They're careless with the ball, man. So careless with it. I ain't seen a team be so careless with the basketball in all my days, it feels like. I always thought, teams would epitomize taking care of the ball like it's a kid. These guys would be essentially swinging their kid around on their, like hanging their kid out like this on car rides, dangling them out the window. Oh, that's funny. Well, anyways, here comes Mitchell. Hart makes both free throws. Just about a minute to go. Mitchell. Drive. Out to Mobley. Corner for Strus. Drive. Mobley. Strus, 3. It's good. Thank you, Maxwell. Strusy. 1 minute to go in the game. In the game. Wow. In the second quarter. Again. Damn. And then Hart falls down. He has to keep dribbling because it'd be a travel. He was lucky. And Anobi. No. And Anobi. No B. 36 seconds to go. Mitchell racing up the floor. Over to Allen. Up. And ooh, he gets fouled. Chance to take the lead here late in the first half. Hart with his second foul. 2 shots for Jared Allen. Allen's got 2 points so far. We all know how he likes to play in the early series. He barely shows up. Misses the first. But man, if it gets to game 7, watch out. He goes sicko mode. He's had 2 career games in game 7s this year. He obliterated Jakob Poeltl, and he absolutely, pardon my French, he bitched Jalen Duren. He pimped him. Pimped. Turned him into a hoe. Turned him into a hoe. I'm your pimp, boy. He pimped him. Sent him home. We'll see what contract he gets. Up and good. All right, 16 seconds. No shot clock. They can go for the final shot. Here's the Cavs. Mitchell, corner. Mobley. Oh, he almost did it. Mitchell, 3. It's good. Inbound pass is intercepted by Mitchell. He chucks it up. Oh my God. And that's not even close. Hey, the dude in the blue suit caught it. Hey. But after 1 half of play, Cavs, they doubled up their first quarter points with 32. They're up 48-46 at halftime. Wow. It's crazy what happens when you start making shots. Anyways, they were down by, I believe, what was it, like 11 at one point, rallied back, and now they lead at half. This team loves to dig a hole, but then they always dig themselves out of it. So for the Cavaliers, 16 from Mitchell, and then 7 for Harden, 5 for Mobley, 3 apiece for Allen and Wade. Okay. Off the bench, 6 for Merrill, 3 apiece for Strus and Schroeder, and 2 for Ellis. 16 of 38 from the field, 42%. 8 of 21 from 3, 38%. 8 of 10 from the line, 80%. 17 rebounds, 10 assists, 11 turnovers, 6 steals, 2 blocks, and 6 fouls. For the Knicks, 14 for Brunson, 10 for Hart, 8 for Bridges, 3 for Anunoby, and 2 for Towns. Off the bench, 4 for Alvarado, 3 for Clarkson, and 2 for Robinson. 20 of 43 from the field, 47%. 2 of 19 from 3, 11%. And 4 of 4 from the line, 100%. 18 rebounds, 11 assists, 7 turnovers, 6 steals, and no blocks, actually, and 10 fouls. Every single one of their starters has at least 1 foul, and then 2 for McBride and 1 for Robinson. Of course, the Guardians won too just now. Oh, they won 4-3, so they've already secured the split with 2 more games left. Yep. Yeah, we got a 2-run shot from Travis Bezana. What's up, Daniel? Says, go Cavs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yep. Guardians are 28-22 now. Detroit is 20-29. Wow. Six Ks in 5 innings for Messick. And then, of course, we had 2 RBIs for Bazana, 1 for Kwan, and 1 for Rocchio. Quick reminder, I'll be live tomorrow for Thunder Spurs Game 2. Let's hope Game 2 is as lit as Game 1 was, because if it is, oh, brother, we are in for a treat. Zesty. Zestiness should be a box score stat. Oh my god. Call it zest. You like field goal percentage, zesty percentage, 69%. Hey, yo, 6'7". Zesty. Hey man, are you calling him gay? No. You just be acting zesty. No, if I were to call someone gay, I'd call him fruity. This is zesty. Zesty. No, if you want to call someone gay, you call him fruity. That's what I've heard people say. They ever say, "Oh yeah, he's fruity." Well, like he has sugar in the tank. I guess you could say being zesty would be another way to say it. I don't know. It's spicy. I hope they can pull this off without, but being down by 11 and then going in a half up 2 is a good sign. Yeah, the Knicks could not hit shit for 3, so that's big. 2 for 19 from 3. Yeah. Oh, we love it. Okay, I'm gonna watch this video real quick, guys. Hang on. There we go. Oh yeah, I was just listening to something on my computer. All good. We all good in the hood. You're. You're. Boy. Yeah, the fact that the Cavs were down 11 at one point, and yeah, they just rally. That's the thing about this Cavs team. I've noticed they will get themselves in a hole. They will dig themselves into a crater, but they will always try to fight their way out. They don't die. They don't lay down and die for the most part. They will fight like hell to try to get out of it. Sometimes they do that by jacking up threes, and if they don't fall, they just dig further. But man, if those threes start falling and they play good defense, they could come right back in the game. Oh my God, what the hell is that? Bunch of Tigers fans doing the tarps off? Okay. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Hmm. What the hell? Oh wow. That's funny. Detroit Tiger fans doing tarps off where they take their shirts off and start waving them around. Oh boy. All right. So who's pitching for the Guards tomorrow? Is it Gavin or is it Tanner? I'm just scrolling through stuff right now. 9-6 Washington. Yankees up by 2, 5-3. Cool. May 20th. All right, so we're about ready to get underway for the third quarter. Cavs have notoriously been decent in third quarters. Bybee, okay, we'll go against a bullpen game. 8 of 21 from 3, 8 of 10 from from the free throw line, 9 points off turnovers, and 14 paint points. They have 32 paint points and 15 points off turnovers, yet they're down 2 because they can't make threes. If they could, we probably would be down by a lot right. See what kind of team we get in the third quarter here. How are they going to come out? They're going to come out on fire? Are they going to come out looking like ass? What are we going to get? There's Mitchell. Dean Wade, of course, is back in for Strus. No changes for the Knicks. It'll be Anunoby, Towns, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson. Here's Mobley from left to right. Harden. Inside Allen. Corner for Mitchell. He'll fire, and he misses. Had a great look at it. Here comes Brunson. Towns fires for 3. It's a short one. Almost saved. And then, what the heck was that play by Mitchell? Ninja moves up, gets the basket. Pulled off a ninja move. like a rolling takeaway. That is freaking awesome. Here's Bridges. Inside, and a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Allen, I believe. In the last game against the Knicks in Cleveland, the Knicks, it's on Mitchell, it's on Harden. The Knicks couldn't make a shot at all in the third quarter. And the Cavs opened up a nice lead on them, too. We'll see what happens here. Hart to Anunoby. Drive out to Towns, leaving him open. Misses. Tip back to Towns. He'll try another, and he hits it. That's their third made 3 of the game. Mitchell, Harden, fires. Short. Oh, took a double bounce. Got a foul on the Cavs. Freaking Allen just leaving him go. Allen might have had that, but Bridges kind of crashed into him. These guys are so lazy when it comes to getting rebounds. Been like a thing for them all playoffs. Fouled on Allen. Hart's not happy. Allen being careless with his hands, of course. Mr. Light's too bright. Going for a swat, and Hart just got whacked. He was going for a ball. I mean, he got ball more than anything. Watch this. See, he got ball right here. Obviously, he was going for the ball. But of course, ESPN's like, hey, that's a flagrant. Meanwhile, you got freaking Towns grabbing his arm. Got a challenge, I believe, here in the third. Like I said after game 7, it's like whatever happens, happens. You know. Whatever happens, happens. This is the furthest we've made it without LeBron since 91-92. Just got to see how this team is made for it or not. This will tell us a lot about this team. Are they made for this environment? Because after all, there's only been only like a few players that have been in this game before. One of them, of course, is James Harden. But he hasn't been there in, God, almost freaking 10 years. 2018. It's been what now? 8 years since he was last in the conference championship. Conference final. That's crazy. I don't think anybody else has been in this game, have they? On our team. Mitchell hasn't. Nobody from the 2016 to 2018 Cavs are on this team. Larry? Larry might be the only one. Yeah, Larry is the only other guy that has been this far in the playoffs on the Cavs. It was right when he joined the Cavs. He was like literally he had only been a Cavalier for like, what was it, 3 months. February, March, or no, 4 months. February, March, April, May. 4 months. And he made it to the NBA Finals. That's right. Yeah. I think he's the only one. Oh my God. Is that Wembanyama as Wendy from the. Oh my God. Wendy's? Dude, that's a cursed image. The hell? Wendanyama. Wendanyama. You know, when dizzy? You feel me? The hell? Wembanyama. Hey, yo, bro. Wendanyama's. Wemby's? Sounds like McDowell's or something from a spoof. Go to Wemby's to get some of them chicken McNunks. McSpunks. Chicken chunks. Chicken chunk. Ew. That sounds disgusting. So Cavs win the challenge because Towns grabbed Allen's arm. Yeah. Yeah, he grabbed his arm. So, caught a break there. No flagrant or anything on Allen. Here's Allen with it. Mitchell. And he's passes it right to the Knicks. Are we colorblind? We must be. They're wearing white. We're wearing black. I don't get the whole turning the ball over a million times thing. Kick out to Hart. Oh, almost stolen. Mitchell takes it away. Up by one still. 9:53 to go. Mobley with it against Anunoby. Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cavs. $9:47 to go here in the third quarter. Inbound on the baseline out to Mobley. Harden. Mobley falls down because he can't stand on his own 2 feet like a baby deer. Mitchell sizing up Hart. Mitchell drive. Mobley in the corner. 3. He's been hitting threes like second nature in these playoffs. It all started like what, halfway through the Pistons series, really, for the most part. That's when he really started hitting them. That game that he hit the big 3 to help us come back against them. And, oh, dudes all crashed into the baseline there. Towns kind of intertangled. Wade. Freaking Towns was upside down on the other end in the baseline in the camera area. It's kind of funny seeing him try to get up. It's like, oh, brother. Towns. Off balance. Pull up. No. Rebounded by Wade. Cavs up 5. Harden. He's got 7. 3. Mitchell. Oh, that's way off balance. Mobley goes to get it. He'll save it against Towns. Drives. Off balance, too strong, rebounded by Allen. He gets fouled. He'll go to line for 2. Foul is on Brunson. His second. Allen with 3 points has not made a shot from the field. He's been only going to the free throw line. Free throw missed. There's the downtown Manhattan. Got the second. So he splits the pair. Here's Bridges. Oh, he lost the ball. Mitchell just picked his pocket. He goes the other way. He goes up, gets the basket. 59-52. Or 59-51. Excuse me. Mitchell got 20. You knew he was going to show out in New York. He loves playing in New York. He's like LeBron. Brunson out to Hart. Left him open for 3. Got it. Got to stop leaving dudes open. Mitchell over to Harden. Inside Allen. Out to Wade. Allen with it against Anunoby. Drive. Mitchell up and in for 2. He's got 22. Here comes Hart. And he's beat by Mobley. Do not climb Mount Mobley. Dummy. Harden. Inside. Mobley with the light dunk. Timeout, Knicks. Cavs up 9. Mike Brown has seen enough. This is the thing about the Cavs, man. They go on a run. They can explode on a team. Just as the Pistons. We don't call them Cavaliers for nothing. The freaking Raptors. Remember that game against the Raptors where we had that massive Cavalier? Essentially took them out of the freaking series. Knocked them out. Morale gone. That's the thing about a Cavalier. It's like an avalanche in real life. It happens and it's just like, you can't stop it. There's nothing you can do. Before you know it, you're down 20 and it's like, crap. You bury yourself. Avalanches usually happen with a mixture of Cavs magnet ball, which has been rare in these playoffs, and defensive stops. Usually, they're like the slow Cavaliers, right? It's usually just a bunch of 2s with some free throws in there and defensive blocks. What I call flash Cavaliers, those are the worst. It's like a quick strike. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple defensive stops and turnovers, and we hit some 3s and it explodes. 1 minute you're like down 2, next minute you're down 20 or 15. Yeah, Tampa Bay, talking about baseball, they've been on a roll lately this year. They're, I think, the best team in the American League. There's only, 5 teams in the American League that are above 500? And one of them is the White Sox, of all teams. Well, I mean, they traded Luis Robert. I haven't really heard much from him. Is he injured again or something? He's always injured, poor guy. But, they got some stud players over there now. Cavs up 9. It's a 15-8 third quarter, 7:08 to go. Lot of time left, obviously. Whole another quarter, too. Like I mentioned before the game, it always feels like Cleveland teams always have to run into a New York team in the playoffs. Of all the times I've watched my favorite teams, I think we've only had a playoffs round or, a run that didn't involve a New York team a handful of times. Obviously, 2016, the Indians didn't face the Yankees. They faced the Red Sox and the Blue Jays, and then the Cubs, the Cavs. Obviously, they didn't face the Knicks. The Knicks were garbage back then. They were generational ass. Because that was that when they had Phil Jackson? I remember when they tried that. They thought they could, Phil Jackson could come in and rejuvenate that organization. They had David Fizdale. That was horrible. They were garbage. Ugh. Like they were, like I said, generational booty cheeks. Ugh. All right. 63-54. Knicks have 3 timeouts remaining. Here comes Hart. No changes to either lineup, as far as I see. Yeah, no changes yet. Towns gets it up, and we have a foul away from the ball. Let's see who it's gonna be on here. Probably Mitchell. Probably got tied up underneath. Yeah, it's on Mitchell. Got tied up under the basket. A lot of these guys, they be jousting, hand fighting, and they get kind of intertwined with their arms, and then they try to pull away, and you end up fouling. It's only Mitchell's first, though. Brunson against Harden. Drives. No. In and out. Rebounded. Here comes the Cavs. Up by 9. Mitchell. Oh, he tried to do the move, and it backfired. Mitchell with the loose ball foul, too. Strus is going to come in from Mobley. Merrill will enter from Mitchell. So Mitchell's going to exit with 2 fouls. 2 quick fouls. He tried. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. He lost control of the ball. He went for the ball. He was doing the move, his patented move that he always does, but he forgot the ball. So here's Brunson against Wade. Pull up. No. Brought down by Wade. He'll give it off to Harden. Wade, Allen, Harden, Strus, Merrill for the Cavs. And then he kicks it off of Towns. OG Anunoby, Towns, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson for the Knicks. Approaching halfway of the third quarter. Here's Strus. Allen to Strus. Fires for 3. No, it's short. Allen got it back. And then he got it to Strus, who lost the ball. Go figure. Up the other way, up and in for Bridges. These guys got to take care of the ball, man. These are some dangerous passes they're putting out here. Here's Harden. Up the other way. Harden. Inside. Allen. Merrill. Sidestep 3. Get it to go. Merrill's got 9. All he does is make big shots. Inside Towns. Up. Got it. Looks like we're going to see Mitchell Robinson. Is that McBride coming in soon as well? Strus left open. No. And it's saved. Harden. No. And the Cavs draw a foul on the floor, I believe. Loose ball foul. It's going to go on Brunson, his 3rd. We're going to see Mitchell Robinson in for Hart. Clarkson will come in for OG. And McBride will come in for Towns. Inbound on the side for Strus. Inbound for Strus. He got McBride on him. Harden. Kick out. Schroeder in the game. Kick out. Allen goes up. Got it to go. Good shot by J.A. It's his first made field goal because he's had free throws. That's where all of his points have come before this. Foul. Nope. 2 shots coming up for Brunson. Drawing those cheesy ass fouls that he always does. He's not a grifter like Shea or, old Harden. Well, let's be honest, Harden does grift a little bit. But yeah, I mean, he's just very good at drawing contact. That's all. That's what you say. He's a lead at drawing contact. First free throw. Oh, no. Fouls on Strus. His second. One more free throw for Brunson. One more free throw. And got it. Up by 9. Harden going to take it. Of course, Harden's played in big games, so he's a good player to have. Keeps the locker room grounded. Schroeder, I think, has been in. I think he's actually been in some games too with the Hawks. That's right. Yeah. Schroeder to Allen with the tip in. That's right. Schroeder was on those Hawks teams that we always beat up on when we were in the conference finals. That's right. When LeBron was kicking their ass. Schroeder was there. That's right. Duh. Can't believe I forgot about that. And Strus, of course, he's been in the NBA finals too. Pull up. No. Actually, he's been in the finals a couple times with the Heat. Duh. Forget about that stuff. It didn't even hit me. Oh, yeah, Schroeder was with the Hawks on those God Squad teams. Remember when they were damn good? And then, of course, Strus. Duh. Strus. Hello. He's only made it to what? 2 NBA finals with the freaking Heat? Then their team just kind of departed. Thomas Bryant's been there before, too. Pacers last year. Miss. Rebound. Kick out to Harden. Harden goes right up and in for 2. 13-point lead. Harden's got 9. Harden trying to pick his pocket and he ended up fouling him. He's like, come on, I got all ball. He's like, man. Jeez. He's like, I got all ball. RJ, man. Gotta love Richard Jefferson. I mean, even Mike Breen. Breen does Knicks games as a side hustle. He's even being very bipartisan. He's Mike Breen. He's a GOAT. He's a legend. Can't hate on Mike Breen. If you hate on Mike Breen, I hate you. Donovan Mitchell back in for Harden, and Mobley returns for Allen. Mitchell got 22 points. Obviously, he's going to go off in this game. He always goes off against these guys. He goes off in the big city environment. He loves it. Of course, Larry Nance. Yeah. Free throws are good. So Mitchell going to walk it up. Schroeder tussling with Bridges. Mitchell. Spin. Inside. Mobley. Turnaround hook is good. Brunson. Trying to draw a foul, and he does. Because he just leans in. He does that contorting motion. He gets you like in a screen or awkward position, and then he'll like lean in like that. I can't even complain because we have Harden. Harden is like the master of that stuff. But the thing is, Harden will get you napping, right? Especially from 3. He'll get you like doing this, right? You'll be guarding him like this. Your hand will be like all up in here, and he'll just whoop, quick shot, draw that foul. He's the master of that. And sometimes it'll go in. And then you'll look even stupider. So first one is good for Brunson. There's a look at the watch party over in right next door, I think, outside the arena. Free throws are good. All right, 3:14 to go. Here comes the Cavs. Mitchell inside. Schroeder out to Merrill. Fires. Hits the three. Oh, Sammy Merrill, the hero from Game 7. We have a foul. Oh, they're going to hack a Robinson now. Oh, they're doing this now, huh? Now they're going to start doing this. At least they waited until now to do it. The freaking Sixers were doing it early on in the damn game. That's funny as hell. Oh my God. Knicks fans are going to be like, are you serious, bro? Hey, I mean, if it works, it's a cheat code. If you don't like it, make your free throws. Hart returns for Bridges. Simple as that. If you don't like it, make your free throws. Make them regret doing it, right? 12 points from Merrill. Mobley at 12. And then Mitchell has 22. Free throw. Good. He just shoots at it. And it goes in. I mean, can't hate that. It goes in. Schroeder. Here's Mobley. Drives. Oh, nice pass to Strus around the world. Schroeder goes right up, and of course it doesn't fall. It almost went down. Brunson. Floater. In and out. Nope. And a foul. And Mitchell's going to hack Robinson here. It's a 13-point lead for the Cavs. Had an amazing second quarter. They flipped the script on them. If you're Mitchell Robinson, you're like, okay, this is getting annoying. I gotta start shooting free throws like more in practice and stuff. Free throw, nope. 39% from the free throw line in his career. That's the worst, too. Oh, that's tough, man. Free throw, nope. Rebounded by Mobley. He's getting hounded over by Clarkson. And we got timeout. Atkinson's going to call timeout here. Mobley was taking forever to get the ball up. Good awareness. Good awareness. Keep fighting. Mobley revenge game and Mitchell legacy game. Let's fucking go. Brunson, if didn't foul bait, he would actually be the most loved player. Yeah, I mean, he's not as big of a foul baiter as Trae Young. I'll say that. He's up there, though, but he's not the biggest foul baiter. He just takes advantage of reckless defenders. Like with Harden, people say, oh, he's a foul baiter. Early in his career, he was. When he would like tie your arm around his and stuff, but for the most part, all I've seen him do is draw contact. And then he'll take advantage of a lackadaisical defender on three balls. Like the defender will be all up in his face with a hand like right here, and then he'll just quick shot and draw the foul. Oh, that's funny. Mitchell Robinson bullying Robinson to get his ass on the bench. That's funny. NHL Western Conference Finals, Knights and Avalanche. And then in the East, it's Canadiens and Hurricanes. That means if it ends up being Avs and Hurricanes, you got coast to coast. From Carolina to Vegas. Could you imagine that? Eastern time zone to Western time zone. Completely different, oh, that'd be messed up. Inbound goes to Mobley. Gets it across the line that time. Here's Schroeder. 2:24 to go. Up top. Mobley. Here's Strus. Mobley lost it, but he's fouled. Had a nice pass, too. But he got fouled in the process. It's on Miles McBride. His third, I believe. Yep, that's 3. It's on the floor, so no foul shots. There's Mike Brown. Here's Mitchell against McBride. Up. Oh, and the goaltend. Goaltending on Robinson. So that'll be 24 for Mitch, for Donovan. They're going to hackle Robinson again. can't even be mad. It has to be so damn annoying to Knicks fans. They're like, come on, man, stop the freaking hacking. If you don't like it, make your free throws, dude. Make them regret doing it. Otherwise, they're just going to keep doing it. It's hilarious. I mean, Laker fans remember when Shaq couldn't make free throws, right? If you're old enough to remember, misses the first. That is freaking hilarious. Holy crap, that is funny as hell. Oh, that's tough, man. Free throw missed. He's made 1 free throw. And we got a little tie up and then a foul on Clarkson. Another on the floor. Oh, that's tough, man. Make your freaking free throws and they won't do it. They're not going to do it every time. Mobley in the corner. Off the backboard. Ugh. What the hell kind of a shot was that, bro? Up and good for Brunson. Come on, don't lose your steam now. Yeah, something really good going. Like a Mitch. That's funny. Here's Schroeder. Drives. Up. No. And taken away by the Knicks. 1:33 to go in the third. Goes up. Miss. Put back. Miss. And I got a foul. Strus with the rebound. Fouled by Hart. That'll be his third. Oh, just over the reach of freaking Mobley on that. And then Robinson had a chance to throw it down and he couldn't. 2 shots coming up for Strus. Strus not being as impactful, but he's still holding his own. 2 shots for Strusy. First one is good. Strus, of course, was acquired in a sign and trade. What was it, 2 years ago now? He's been pretty impactful for the Cavs. Missed most of this year with a foot injury from the offseason. Boy, when he came back, he was impactful. One of his first real games back against the Heat, he lit them up. Do it. Foul. Hackamich. Oh, God. Oh, that's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. Back to the line for 2. You know, eventually it's going to make them both, and that'll probably make us stop doing it. It's true, yeah. Free throw good. One more free throw. Free throw missed. Rebounded by Merrill. Up by 14. Here's Mitchell racing down the floor. Up, and it goes in. 26 for Spida. 103 to go. 83-67 Cavs. Drive. Fouled. No. Free throws for Brunson. He just drives into the lane. He just attacks. He turns on the jets and just takes off to the freaking free throw line, to the shot, to the bucket. Our defense is too slow. They're like, oh, what? Oh, he's coming. Oh my God, what do we do? That's what they do. That's number 4 on Spider. Free throw, good. First time Spider's played in the conference finals. And he's been in the league for what now? Damn near 10 years? Around there? Utah obviously has some damn good teams. They just couldn't make it this far. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks. This is the second free throw. They'll get another reprieve here. Less than a minute left. 56.1. Towns is back in for Mitchell Robinson. Of course, he's also been through some injuries. Here's Hurt against Strus. He lost it out of bounds. Cavs will get it back. He rifled that thing into the corner. Too much sauce on that one. Too zesty. 44 seconds to go. Mitchell. And he kicked. It was kicked out of bounds by the Knicks. Cavs retain. Zesty. Oh my goodness. 39 seconds to go. Here's Schroeder. Drive. Oh, blocked. Saved by Strus. Mitchell open 3. No, in and out. Gotta make those. 29 seconds to go. Especially when you're that wide open. Schroeder. Got the headband going too. Guarding. What's the ball? Foul. Trying to go for that ball. I guess he hit arm. Fumbled the bag. One in this group chat just said Dennis fumbled the bag. Yeah. 2 shots for Brunson. Looks like Mitchell. Or who's that coming in now? Mitchell Robinson coming right back in for Towns. Harden's going to come in for Schroeder here for the final 11 seconds of the third quarter. Giannonobi's in for Hart. $89.68 or $83.68. $83.68. Free throw. Wow, here's Mitchell. Spider. Drive. Kick out. Harden had a good look, just a little off to the left. And that's it for the third quarter. Cavs up 14. Harden only has 9, but he hasn't really shot much. He's 4 for 9. Mitchell's got 26 on 11 of 17 shooting. Only problem is he has 4 fouls. Up by 14. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'll be right back, guys. There we go. Okay, we're all set now, guys.
Let's go places.
Just a reminder, tomorrow I'll be live. Spurs Thunder Game 2. Does Game 2 follow what Game 1 did? That's a tough act to follow. That's a very tough act to follow, what we saw. Schroeder to Allen? Wow. That was crazy what he did there. Schroeder made one shot, and since then he's missed every other shot. That's tough. That's tough. Cavs up 14 after 3. Let's see if they can finish this one out. Just tuning in. Guardians won today 4-3. They beat the Tigers again. Cavs were down 11 at one point, then they roared back, had an amazing second quarter, put them up 2 at halftime, and then they had a really good third quarter that has them up by 14. Mitchell got 26 points. Harden's got only 9. He hasn't really shot much. He's 4 for 9 from the field. Damn near 50%. So he hasn't taken many shots. We'll see if he tries to go crazy with the shooting here in the fourth. Clarkson up and missed it. Cavs will bring it up here. Here's Schroeder. Schroeder with it. Guarded by Hart. Inside. Mobley against Towns. Missed. It's Strus, Schroeder, Mobley, Harden, and Merrill for the Cavs. Traveling on Towns. Let me refresh my scoreboard here. ESPN just slacking off. Here's Harden. Harden around a screen. Drives. Goes up. No, but a foul. Harden getting 2 shots. Maybe that's why my computer. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. I was like, what the heck happened? All right. We're all set. I don't know if my internet froze or something, but we're good. Yeah. So, shooting foul on McBride. His 4th. Free throw. Good. One more coming up for Harden. He's got 10 now. There's a look at Madison Square Garden. Wow. Free throw number 2 is good. He's got 11. Oh, yeah. Harden had a 61 point game. Imagine that. Wow. Here's Alvarado. Towns. Alvarado. Towns. Playing back and forth. Drive. Lost the ball. Harden. Here comes Merrill racing up the floor. Harden. Oh, batted. And I got a foul. Loose ball foul on Harden. He lost the ball and then just crashed into a defender. That'll be number 3 on James Harden. Yeah, it's Mobley, Harden, Schroeder, Strus, Merrill for the Cavs. Towns, Hart, Clarkson, Alvarado, McBride for the Knicks. Hart. Oh, I'm sorry. Towns against Harden. Drives. No. Rebounded by Mobley. He's got a double-double, by the way. Pretty impressive. 85-69. Schroeder. The Pooter. Das ist gute Nacht. Knocked? Who knocked, I believe it is. A nicked. 3 ball. No. Good. Das ist not good. Alvarado. Hard corner for Clarkson, former Cavalier. Floater. No. Foul around. Loose ball foul again on Strus. So many loose ball fouls, man. That's on Strus. That'll be number 4 on him now. Can we just, like, not have loose ball fouls? I've seen so many of those lately. Merrill and Strus will exit. Wade is back in. Brunson returns for Alvarado. Bridges is in for Hart. Mitchell's back in too. So Wade, Mobley, Harden, Mitchell, Schroeder for the Cavs. That's on the floor. Towns, Bridges, Brunson, Clarkson, McBride for the Knicks. Inbound goes to Towns. Brunson, guarded by Wade, forces a switch. Brunson, drive, stop, in traffic, turns it over. Here comes Schroeder. He's going to back off on the attempt at a fast break. Harden against Towns. Fires. No good. I think we only have one player that can straight up go coast to coast without backing off and being a wussy. Here's Brunson. Goes up. Missed. Save. Put back. Good by Towns. 14-point lead for the Cavs. Mitchell by McBride. That's number 5. One more and he's out of here. 5 on McBride. Harden and Mitchell both have 4 fouls apiece for the Cavs. Schroeder has 3. Shamet will come in for McBride. Here's Mobley to Harden. Harden inside the paint. Tough shot. Missed. Definitely a tough shot. He could attribute the defense for that one. Drive. Bridges. Oh, blocked by Mobley. He said, give me that, bitch. Here comes Schroeder. Mitchell. Step. Oh, he's dancing around. Gets hacked around. Schroeder. Corner. Wade. 3. Good. Foul. Dean Wade. 3 ball and 1. This is the best Dean game of the year in the playoffs. Wow. Dean Wade. The last time we saw a dude named D. Wade doing this in New York it was Dwayne over in Miami. Fouls on Jordan Clarkson. For Robinson will enter for Clarkson. Free throw is good. 18-point lead for the Cavs. You got Dean Wade getting buckets on you, bro. Damn. Towns. Drive up, almost blocked. He ends up sliding on the baseline. Oh, Schroeder. Wade. Schroeder. Mitchell. Open 3. Good. He's got 29. Mobley with 13 rebounds, too. How about that? Wow. Drive. Schroeder. 3. Just a blah. Up by 21. Here's Mitchell. Over to Schroeder. Over to Harden. Harden. Drive. Fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Two shots for James Harden. Hasn't really had the best shooting night, but he's been distributing the ball like a mastermind. Keon Ellis having fun over there. Free throw. Good. 93-71. One more free throw for Harden. It's up and he missed it. Up by 22. I don't know about you. Cavs are up 22. Here's Brunson. Brunson drive, floater, good. Mitchell. Here's Schroeder. Schroeder with it. Over to, oh, watch out. Mitchell almost lost it. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cavs. I believe there'll be 15 on the shot clock here. 93-73. Playoff history, 32.3 points on average. And here's a drive. Mitchell against Shamet. Mobley, oh, damn, Mobley ran over Shamet. That's a charge. That'll be his third. Arsenal won the Premier League. Strus is in for Schroeder. Allen's back in for Mobley. $7:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Harden. Drive blocked. Saved by Towns. 3 for Shamet is good. That's just a lucky ass rebound on that one, man. He got blocked right back to Towns. That's just lucky as hell. Up by 17. Harden. Mitchell with it. Mitchell drive. Oh, yeah, that was trying to go to Harden. A little too far back for Harden. They yinged when they should have yanged. How about Knicks? 125 points per game in the last 7 games. 55% from the field, 43% from 3. Tonight, 76 points total, 41% and 17%. Now, if we do hold on to this lead and we do win this game, you know what they're going to say tomorrow on First Take and all that? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. The Knicks were rusty. We've been playing every other day since game 5 to 6 in the freaking first round. Every other day. We've had one day off. Every other day we've been playing. If they're rusty, we're dragging our freaking arms. We're probably dead-legged. And we're still doing good out here. That's why it's good to have depth, because you could give guys extended rest when you need to. You could extend your bench, minimize some guys' minutes, extend some guys' minutes if you need to. So, playing as many games like this, it keeps your engine humming a little bit, right? Because you haven't really had to stop much. Like, for instance, when the Cavs went on those when they were really good with LeBron, right? How many times did the Cavs just sweep their opponent? And we were sitting here for like a week waiting for the other series to end. Think about the Thunder. They played a maximum of, they've played 8 games heading into last night. Yeah, they played 8 games. The Suns and the Lakers didn't win a single game, I'm pretty sure, in their series. Right? The Thunder were like that kid in school who would get his test done like in 5 minutes. And then he'd be sitting there waiting for everyone else to finish. Right? Like, he would be either the smart one that would know all the answers, he'd be done in like 5-10 minutes, and then he'd be sitting there for an hour. Or he'd be the guy that just didn't care and just like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, blah, 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 and then he'd be done. 6:41 to go in the game. A lot of time left. Gotta get locked in here. Gotta stay locked in. Beating Wade though with 10 points. Now watch. And however many more games we play in this series, how many points is Dean Wade going to have that would compare to tonight? Combined. Like he scores, let's say, another couple buckets in this game, right? Like 14 points. I bet you he'll combine for 14 the next however many games. I don't know. Maybe he just goes off in this game. That'd be awesome. Maybe he just goes berserk in this series. We have a D Wade showout series. People be like, the last time a D Wade went off in the conference finals was Dwayne. When you hear D Wade going crazy in the conference finals, you're thinking Dwayne, right? Oh, that's funny. Tomorrow night, Western Conference Finals Game 2, Spurs Thunder. Need the Cavs to... That was Dean Wade's first made 3 free throws since January 28th? Really? From earlier. My God. He's never gone to the... He's barely gone to the free throw line. If he has, he's always missed them, I guess. Drive. Inside. Towns. Up. Got it. Okay, Cavs, wake up. You're letting the Knicks back in this game. Offense is going cold again. Because it's always Harden taking the shot. They're settling for jumpers again. They're not driving. Harden. Step back. No. It'd be funner if these shots were falling, but they're not. Because they're just all jumpers. Oops, all jumpers. They don't attack. They're letting the Knicks right back in the game. Drive, Brunson. Got it. Hey, guys, you can go for jump. You can go for the layups, right? And make them. And we have a foul. Cavs in the bonus, too, by the way. Foul's on Jalen Brunson. His 4th? This team is choking like crazy right now. Free throw. Miss. Here we go. Evan Mobley's in for Strus. Here we go again. They got to lock back in, man, and make their shots. Harden with one more free throw. Got it. Splits the pair. Cavs offense goes ice cold, and then they can't stop anybody. Brunson. Drive up. Got it. He's got 25. Cavs are just going to be doing just nothing but jumpers. They don't attack the rim anymore. And even if they do, are they going to make them? Right? 5:07 to go. Here's Mobley. Allen. Fouled. But can he make his free throws? Fouls on OG Anunoby. His 2nd. That's the problem with these losers. They didn't make free throws. Free throws have been the bugaboo for a lot of our players all year, especially in the playoffs. Except unless your name's Mitchell. How Mitchell isn't just taking the ball and attacking, I will never understand. Free throw, miss. How many points would we have if we could make our freaking free throws? Oh, dude's as bad as Mitchell Robinson. Dude, you played in freaking Brooklyn. This shouldn't be anything for you. God. Free throw, missed again. Yep, these guys are going to blow it. I'm calling it now. They're going to blow it. Offense has gone ice cold. Again. They did good in the 2nd and 3rd quarters. Now they want to play like ass in the 4th when it matters the most. Brunson. Good, because Brunson's going hero ball. Brunson's going hero ball right now. And all we're doing is chucking them up and bricking them. Mitchell doesn't want to go hero ball. It's all Harden. Why is Harden taking all the shots? It should be Mitchell. They are gonna blow it. Harden. Air ball. Stop giving it to freaking Harden. God, give it to freaking Mitchell. You know, the guy who's 29 points, 12 of 18 from the field. Stop giving it to freaking choking ass freaking Harden. God. Mitchell, take the damn ball and attack with it. Pissing me off. Harden does is dance, dribble, 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 shot, brick. He's made what, one shot from the field in the last like 2 quarters? And then Brunson's going hero ball. We can't freaking stop him. Don't blow it. Because they want to keep giving it to bum ass Harden. If you're going to give it to any Mitchell, step back, brick. They're gonna blow it. They're gonna blow it. Kenny's just standing there. Kenny's just standing there. They're gonna blow it, and Kenny's just standing there. Harden, Brunson, got it. Yeah, because all we do is Harden, brick, Harden, brick, Harden, brick, Harden, brick. They are gonna blow it because Harden stinks tonight. Don't give it to freaking Mitchell. No, Mitchell's being passive. Dude's got 29. Why are you giving it to weak ass Harden? Mr. 4 for 13. They're not attacking the rim or anything. You're up by double figures, and now it's a 5-point lead because token ass Harden's over here thinking of freaking Magic City Wings at freaking 10:30 at night. Pissing me off. And now, of course, on the other side, Brunson's going hero ball. And the thing is, he's not even doing much. He's just attacking. He's just over there like, see like sparks flying in his head. No, what you see from Kenny is the buffer wheel. Yeah. Kenny just, guys, God, Kenny, way to go brain lag at the worst time, you freaking bum ass coach. You see a team going on a run, call the timeout. Right? No, he's just gonna sit there and watch us freaking blow the lead. Pulling off freaking Hugh Jackson mode. And then when they show Kenny on the sideline, watch it like, good job, guys. You almost blew the lead. Good job. Oh, he pisses me off sometimes. Now watch. First shot coming out of the timeout is going to be Harden. They're going to keep giving it to Harden. He stinks tonight, but they keep giving it to him. Don't have Mitchell take over. Mitchell lives for these moments, but don't give it to him. Give it to weak-ass freaking Harden. I don't even think Harden would want the ball. Because all Harden does is attack the, he cucks up threes and he misses them. Like someone in this group chat I'm saying called a timeout way too damn late. He waited until they cut the lead to 5 to freaking call a timeout. Called a timeout when it was like maybe a 10-point lead. Around there, right? Especially when you can't make shit. You're breaking everything. You got Brunson going hero ball, making everything. If we lose this game, we know why. It's because of Harden. They keep giving it to freaking Harden. Stop it. If you're going to give it to anybody but Mitchell, give it to Evan or somebody that can attack the paint. Stop giving it to freaking Dance Harden, because all he does is dance around and chuck up trash threes. God. Be surprised if this game is like tied in the final minute, but maybe they come to their senses and they go on a run, a counter run. That'd be great. Sam Merrill's in for Wade. Stop giving it to weak-ass Harden. Merrill. Mobley to Merrill. Merrill drives. Stop. Kick out. Mobley. 3. Look at that. You don't give it to weak-ass Harden, and we make a basket. Thank you. God. Thank God for Mobley actually hitting threes now. Feels like that was our first basket in forever. And then we foul on the other end. Can't resist the urge to foul. Allen over here looking like a 2K character. Freaking wee! Going Superman. Stop giving it to weak-ass Harden. I swear to God. If you're going to give it to Harden, he better be driving to the rim. No jacking up these trash threes. God, pisses me off. When I say we shoot ourselves in the foot and shoot ourselves out of games, that's what I'm talking about. If you're going to shoot them, you better freaking make them. God. If you miss, you better freaking get back on defense. Got a foul. Loose ball foul. And he's just like, Kenny, why are you smiling? Get that weak smile off your damn face, you scrub. Tell your freaking loser-ass players to stop fouling so damn much. God. All they do is foul. Brunson. Corner for Bridges. Bridges. Step back 3. Good. Yep, we let them get scalding hot, and now look at us. 2.5 remaining. Out by 4. Because Kenny took forever to call timeout. He forgot he had multiple timeouts. Merrill. Oh, here's Harden for 3. What do you know? He misses another freaking 3. Because we can't stop giving it to freaking Harden. Stop it. Stop giving it to the bearded loser. He's playing like shit. Stop giving it to him. Offensive foul. It's on Towns. Bailed out. Stop giving it to the freaking bearded loser, bro. He's playing like shit. You give it to Mitchell, Merrill, or Mobley. Unless you want to go inside and give it to Allen. If Harden asks for, if Harden wants to go to if he wants to score, attack the rim. Pippen is good by Allen. 1:45 to go. 3. No. Rebounded by Mobley. 1:35 left. Up by 6. Mitchell. Mobley. Pull up for 2. Tipped it right back to the Knicks. Corner for 3. Got it. They're going to blow it, dude. 1,000% they're blowing this. Oh, because you can't stop giving it to freaking Harden. Mitchell. Floater. Air ball. Got blocked. Knicks ball. There we go. Got a minute to go. 60 seconds. They're going to blow this freaking game, dude. They're going to probably lose. They're 100% going to lose this game because they kept giving it to freaking weak-ass Harden, and Kenny waited forever to call timeout. And Anunoby, Shamit for 3, and this game is tied. Good job, Kenny. Good job, Kenny. Good job, Kenny. Freaking scrub-ass player. Weak-ass. Harden, step back. Oh, my God, he made a shot. All we had to do was stop giving it to weak ass Harden, and they couldn't stop it. Good. 19.3 to go. 16 seconds to go. And I know Kenny's dumbass ain't calling a timeout here. Oh, here's Harden. Merrill for three. No, no. Oh my God. Miss. That's way off. And we're going to overtime. Kenny. Freaking weak ass coach. Oh, he's not clapping. Yeah, because giving it to weak ass Harden in the fourth. Why were you giving it to Harden? Why Harden? Everybody else was doing fine, but no, keep giving it to the bearded loser. Oh my God. And then freaking Merrill damn near hits a three. That would have won the game. So, of course, we got overtime. Thanks a lot, Kenny. Freaking Harden's 5 for 15 from the field. Why are we giving it to him? Why are we giving him the freaking ball in crunch time? Of course, why are we freaking blowing a 20-some point lead? Freaking Brunson's making damn near everything. And he has asset coaching. He gets caught grandstanding way too much. He just stands there, sucking his thumb. Huh? 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 No, he puts his thumb up his butt. He puts his thumb up his butt and then puts it in his mouth. Freaking blowing a 20-some point lead. In no time at all, either. They were making everything. What does this loser do? It's like, hello, dude, you could call a timeout, maybe get you guys locked in again. No, don't do that. No. I heard when I go to the local bakery, if I turn in my timeout saved, I get a donut. So we're going to overtime. I know how Thunder fans feel now. Force overtime. Thanks to dumbass Kenny Atkinson. Call him Kenny Askinson. Merrill was like halfway in. Mike Brown tried to call timeout, but the ref was not looking. Well, how many times are we going to give it to weak ass Harden in overtime here? Here we go. Time for overtime. 2 turnovers, a 30-8 run to end regulation. And how many timeouts did Kenny Atkinson call? 1? He called what? 1 timeout during the 30-8 run? 30-8 run. And most of it was Brunson. So Knicks win the tip. They're going to end up losing this game because of Kenny Atkinson. Brunson, here's OG. Goes up and he dunks it, but he missed it. And a foul. That's on Harden. That's number 5. Losing this game. I already know it. Yep. You had a game 1 win almost in the bag, pretty much. Just got to play good ball. Couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Kenny Atkinson was probably thinking about eating a hoagie from a bodega or something after the game. They built up a hell of a lead, too, in the second and third quarters. But now they want to sell hard. All because they want to keep giving it to weak ass Harden. And he would miss everything. Free throws are good. .437 to go in overtime. Crowd was silent most of the game, too. Here's Mobley. Come on, guys. Stop standing around. Here's Harden. Harden drives. Kick out Merrill. Fires. No. 24-second violation. These guys don't want it. They're playing like losers again. Playing like losers again. You literally had the crowd silent. But kept giving it to the bearded loser. He wanted to be a loser tonight. Of all nights to be a loser. Brunson, floater, got it. Brunson went takeover mode. We don't want to give it to our guy who could take over. No, give it to freaking Harden. Don't give it to Mitchell. Mitchell lives for these moments. Don't give it to him. Miss. Now. Had game one, essentially won, and you freaking sell it because of Harden. Gotta give it to Harden to feed his ego. Oh, that's a push off. Offensive foul. That's 5 on Brunson now. Damn. They literally had a big ass lead, man. We were feeling good. But what did Atkinson do? Nothing. Harden, back to Mobley, fires, miss. And Allen just stands there. Oh, it's over now. It's so over. It's beyond over. It's beyond over. Yep, it's beyond over. I haven't seen a sell job this bad in ages. And Anunoby bullies his way in for two. Hey, Cavs, overtime started. Hey, Kenny, timeout. You have two. Timeout. Kenny, yoo-hoo. Earth to Kenny. Where you at, bro? Harden draws a foul. Kenny, yoo-hoo. You could call timeouts, to get your guys locked in. Or you're just going to stand there and wait until it's freaking a 10-point lead before you call timeout. Kenny, I freaking hate this loser. Sometimes he could be a good coach, and other times he does this garbage. Nothing. Oh my God, dude. Merrill, here's Harden. Harden for three. Miss. Keep giving it to the freaking loser, and he's going to dig us the hole. Dig us the hole. Keep giving it to Harden like he's going to freaking win you the game when he's doing shit. Don't give it to the guy with 29 points who got you in this position to win the game. Nope. Lost it out of bounds. Cavs ball. Just keep giving it to Harden. Well, they're going to lose now because they had their chance to win the game and they sold. They sold. Mobley fires, miss. They're going to score in overtime. This would be like the Hornets game. They're not going to score. They forgot how overtime works. And it's over. Yep. Now you see. He calls timeout when it's a 9-point lead. Kenny, bro. Slap you across the face with a damn frying pan. Dude pisses me off. What's Kenny do? This is him during the entire run. He literally, what is he even doing over on the bench? You give up a 30-8 run. I'm going to look up and see how many timeouts we called during that run. Well, obviously now the game's over. They can't even score in overtime. This is very reminiscent of that Hornets game in the regular season. They deserve to lose this game, though. They deserve to lose. What's Kenny gonna say in his press conference? I wish I could ask him like, "What? Are you good, bro? Were you frozen? Did you look at a Medusa statue or something? Because you were turned to stone during that 30-8 run. Didn't see you do shit during that 30-8 run. How many timeouts did you call? Seriously, how many timeouts did he call? Didn't feel like he didn't call any really at all. Maybe what, one? They called what, one in the fourth quarter during that 30-8 run? Let me go back down here. So it was 93-78, 6:25 to go. Wow, Strus makes a three. He Chris Paul'd it. Whoop did freaking do? 93-76. Okay, 93-70. There was a 20-point lead. 93-73. 22 at 7:52 to go. Okay. 22-point lead there. All right. Okay. 22. I'm looking for timeouts. How many timeouts did we call? 20-point lead. 17-point lead. Knicks called a timeout when they were down 17. Okay. Like like you think they would, I don't see too many Knicks time. I don't see too many timeout symbols here. 93-80. 94-80. Okay, up 14, up 12. Okay. See freaking timeouts. Still not seeing any timeout. Up by 10. Okay, up by 8. No timeout. Up by 5. No. Oh wow, we called a timeout. Up 5. We waited until we were up 5 to call a timeout. Now, the Knicks called a timeout down 17. But you can call a timeout at any time. Duh. That's what they're there for, Kenny. You didn't have to wait until we were only up 5. Could have called a timeout when we were only up 12. Right? No, don't do that. Freaking loser. They freaking hate Kenny sometimes. He could be a good coach, but my God, he can be an imbecile. Especially when it comes to late game stuff. Here's Brunson. Only down 6. Floater missed and a foul. It's on Merrill. Up. It was a 30-8 run. And then there's Kenny. Kenny. Swimming. Shit-eating grin. Why you have a shit-eating grin? Barely see him talk either. God. If they actually came back to win this game, I would laugh so damn hard. I'd still be pissed off. OG to the corner. And got a foul on Merrill again. He's actually upset? You mean Kenny's showing emotion? Doesn't look like he's upset. He's not throwing things. He just stands there like Hugh Jackson with his arms crossed. He just stands there like Hugh Jackson. Is Mitchell okay? I haven't seen him do shit like in like a while. Usually in a crunch time situation, he's taking the ball and trying to score, win the damn game. He's in his home for Pete's sake. Was he just okay with 29 points? He could have freaking went bar for bar against Brunson. Could have went M for M and it's a steal. No, keep being passive and giving it to weak ass Harden. Look what happened. Kickball. You literally had game one in the bag. Freaking Struce not even paying attention. Kenny. They were going to be down 0-1 at some point, but Kenny Atkinson went bozo mode. Brunson kicks out OG for 3. No, air ball. Ugh. Damn. Here's Harden. Why is Mitchell? Take the freaking initiative and take the ball. Harden turns it over. It was off of Mobley, I think, but still. Where's freaking Mitchell being passive? What, Donovan? Get assertive. You get on Mobley for not being assertive. This is your freaking home state. It's like, give me the damn ball. I want to win this damn game. But no, gotta give it to the beard. Gotta feed his ego. Don't give it to Spider. He has 29 points. Been playing really well. Nope. Gotta give it to the beard. Be different if like Harden was absolutely going crazy, which how many games has he gone absolutely crazy in these playoffs? A few? You literally had game one in the bag. Yeah, but what pissed me off the most was Kenny. He called one timeout the entire time. It was freaking a 30-8 run. The entire time. You're up 22 to when you're up 5. One timeout. He sat back there watching Brunson go berserk. Hey guys, hey guys, hey you guys, hey nincompoop, hey dumbass, you have 4 timeouts. You could have called them, right? Most coaches would have seen, oh shit, we're blowing the lead. Timeout. Let's get these guys rallied together. Let's lock them in. Let's settle them down. Nope. Freaking avalanche happened. Fires a 3. Not even close. Yeah, great job, guys. So we're going to go down 0-1 in this series because Kenny Atkinson forgot how to coach. And then they kept giving it to Harden. Oh, brother. They might lose the series in 5 doing that. Literally could have been up 1-0 in the series. No. They let the Knicks take it. You can have it. Just like the damn Pistons game. Right? Played, although this was worse. They played amazing for 2 quarters. They built up a 22-point lead. You had a 22-point lead with 7 minutes to go in the damn game. How many teams blow that lead? The Cavs. How many coaches sit back and watch their lead shrivel up to 5 before they call timeout? How many coaches? Answer the comments. How many coaches wait until the lead is down to 5 before they call timeout? The only other timeout that was called was when the Knicks called one down 17. This dude literally sat there watching as Brunson just went sicko mode on his team, and he did nothing. Nothing. He just stood there. Hey. God, it pisses me off, dude. Wow. Well, it's going to be a 1-0 series lead for the Knicks because we literally handed it to them. We scored 3 points in the entire overtime. Wow. So let's talk about what happened here. All right, let's go through the box score. Piss me off, dude. Up 22. And our lovely head coach is standing there like a freaking statue while Brunson's going nuts. It was mostly Brunson with a little bit of other guys. Brunson went takeover mode. That's what he does. No, what do we do? Let's give it to Harden. Don't give it to Mitchell. I'm telling you, man, Mitchell versus Brunson. Mitchell probably like, I need to ask the ball. Mitchell needed to freaking say, give me the damn ball. I'm from here. No, keep giving it to weak ass Harden. Keep giving it to Harden. That Kobe? What are you doing down there, Kobe? Get your ass out of there. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job, guys. You had a 22-point lead, but you blew it because your coach is a nincompoop. Hey, coach, you had 4 timeouts you could have used. You're upset. You're up 22. Why would you wait until you're up 5 to call a timeout? The damage is already done. Brunson's already scorching hot. You might as well not even call a timeout. You might as well just call a timeout when you're tied. The purposes of timeouts is to, rally the troops together. Stop momentum. Well, by that time, they've already speed ahead. Brunson's already cooking. It's too late. You're only up 5. He's in sicko mode at that point. He's cooking. You waited too damn long. Essentially, Mike Brown would call that timeout and said, okay, guys, you know who to give it to. Brunson. It's Brunson time. Yeah. Put on the Brunson burner. It's hot. Now Kenny's just sitting there twiddling his thumbs. Shall I call timeout? We're only up 10. Shall I call timeout now? Huh? What would you even say for Kenny? What would you say for Kenny? Sorry, guys, I waited until we were up 5 to call a timeout. I stood there like a freaking nincompoop dumbass freaking while Brunson's over here cooking you. Don't call a timeout when you're up 12 or 15. Stem the tide. Especially maybe up 10. Well, maybe his excuse is, but they just called a timeout. So who cares? You can call a timeout right after they did. There's no freaking rule that says you can't call a timeout after they did. You see it all the time, late game. Teams will call timeouts right after one another to see what other teams do up at the final play. So the Cavs waste this performance, of course. You wasted Dean Wade 10-point performance. Wow. 29 for Mitchell in 41 minutes. 15 apiece for Harden and Mobley. Trash ass. Mr. 1 for 8 from 3. Harden. Mobley 15, 10 for Allen and Wade. 12 for Merrill, 8 for Strus, 3 for Schroeder, and 2 for Ellis. I think the Danhausen curse is real. Danhausen curse is real. That's funny. 40% from the field, 36 of 90. 16 of 50 from 3, 32%. 16 of 23 from the line, 70%. Donovan Mitchell had 1 free throw. 1. Because he was all about them jumpers. All about them jumpers. Up at that jumpers. No layups. Okay, I'm not watching this garbage. Usually I don't care about watching after losses at this point, but it's like, bro, we just choked a 30 to 8. I'm done watching that garbage. I don't want to see any more of it. Pisses me off. 16 of 23 from the free throw line, 70%. 38 rebounds, 23 assists, 19 turnovers, 11 steals, 6 blocks, 29 fouls. For the Knicks, 38 from Brunson. I'm sure Kenny enjoyed that. He really enjoyed watching that because he was too busy watching it instead of calling timeouts when you needed to. They let him get hot, and look what happened. 38 points 18 for Bridges, 13 apiece for everybody else. Hart, Towns, and OG Anunoby. Off the bench, 9 for Shamet, 4 for Alvarado and Robinson, and 3 for Clarkson. 42 of 88 from the field, 48%. 10 of 32 from 3, 31%. 21 of 32 from the line, 66%. 47 rebounds, 20 assists, 17 turnovers, 10 steals, and 2 blocks with 26 fouls. I was ready to put Cleveland up 1-0. But then Kenny just decided to sit back and let Brunson cook. He absolutely shredded us at the end. He does what stars do. They say, give me the damn ball, let me eat. I'm going to go win this damn game. Kenny's too busy watching. He was too busy being a fan. He forgot he was playing in the damn game. It's so funny. He forgot he was playing in the game. He's like, oh yeah, we're playing. Duh. I know we haven't been here in a while, but damn. Hello? Call timeout, buddy. What are you doing? Just standing there. Buddy ain't moved in 10 minutes. That's the meme. Freaking, what was that senator? I think he was for West Virginia. Can't remember his name, but there's a meme out there of him just standing at the podium. Buddy ain't moved in 10 minutes. That's Kenny Atkinson. Watching the Knicks go on a 30-8 run. He ain't do shit. I hate swearing in streams, but he ain't do shit. Oh, damn. Freeman just homered. Ties the game up. Hey, yo. Going for 3 points at the end of regulation when this team is too in love with shooting threes. Way too in love with shooting threes. Right? They love it. They live and die by the three. If you're going to shoot threes like that, you better play defense. Which they sort of did. If Jared Allen just hit one of his free throws, we would have won. It wouldn't have mattered if Jalen Brunson's going Brunson burner on us. He freaking went sicko mode on us. And bum-ass Atkinson just stood there. I mean, he still could have went Brunson burner on us after the timeouts, but at least you would have been able to, settle guys down. Curve the momentum a little bit. No, he was too busy fanboying it. He forgot we were playing. That's the best one right there, I think. Forgot we were playing in the game. That reminds me of freaking the Cavs in the finals a couple years ago. Forgetting they had a timeout on J.R. Smith. Remember that? J.R. Smith had the rebound, but he forgot we were tied. He thought we were leading. They had a timeout left. They didn't know. This is the exact opposite. Except you could have called a timeout to stem the tide, settle guys down. Say, okay, guys, listen. Rally, lock in. No. Just stood there. Isn't it weird Dallas traded Brunson to New York and Luka to the Lakers? No. That's just the Mavs being stupid. They had a damn good squad and they broke it up for really no reason. Probably money, mostly. Honestly, thank God the Guardians won tonight. Otherwise, this would have been the worst day I've had in a while when it comes to sports. Thank God the Guardians won. At least they know how to do stuff. It's baseball, though. But even then, Stephen Vogt can be a dummy, mainly with his bullpen management and his pitch hitting. I'm just laughing my head off, man. This dude stood there. I'm not even kidding. 30-8 run. Keep in mind, it was a 22-point lead with 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go, 22-point lead. I bet you Knicks fans were looking through their phone like, okay, got about 7 minutes to go. We're going to leave about 5 minutes left, because this game is pretty much a wrap, and we're going to go have some fun. We're going to go enjoy our night because, the Knicks are getting their asses kicked. Holy shit, we're down by 10. And actually, we're not leaving. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah. Then they don't even show up in overtime, as usual. Of course, they don't show up in overtime. They still could have won the game in overtime. I would have been pissed. But okay, at least we won an OT, right? No, they didn't even show up. They were already gone. They were already in the locker room mentally. Mentally, they were in the locker room. They might as well not even show up in the freaking overtime. Okay, let's see here. It was 84-69 in the fourth. Okay. 84-69, 85-71, 88-71, 89-71. It was an 18-point lead. It was 21 and 8:19 left. Mitchell made a 3. It was 21-point lead. Harden made a free throw, up by 22. Let's count how many timeouts the Cavaliers called in that time frame. Let's see how many timeouts we used in that time frame. I'm looking right now, okay? So again, 7:52. We're up 22 points. 7:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Cleveland win percentage, 99.9. The game's essentially a wrap, right? Almost every other team in that position wins the game. Mostly. If you play it right. A lot of coaches would have in their mind, okay, we're up 22. If it gets within 15, call timeout. Get the guys locked back in, and let's finish this damn game. 22. Okay. 7:49 to go. Down 20. Brunson made a 5-footer. All right. Okay. Nothing, no timeouts or anything. Then Mobley takes a charge. Mobley charges, of course. And then you have a 3-ball by Shamet. We turn it over. They call timeout. 6:41 in the fourth quarter. The Knicks call timeout. Okay? Cavs win percentage, 99.4. Still almost pretty much a dub. Just over half the quarter left. You're up by 20. Oh no, 17. You're up 17. They come out. 2-ball by Towns. Down, up 15. Nothing. We missed a 20-ball from Harden. 20-footer. Fart noises. Towns rebound. Brunson, 4-footer. Up 13. No timeout. They commit a foul. Harden misses a free throw. Misses, and then he makes the second one. Up 14. No timeouts. Brunson comes back. 2-ball. Up by 12. OG commits a foul. Allen misses both free throws. No timeouts. Up by 10. No timeout. Harden, again, misses the 3-ball. You get the rebound. Shot clock. Turnover. Brunson. Up by 8. Mitchell misses a 3. He actually took a shot and he missed it. Why are we jacking up threes? We miss. They get the ball. Guess who? Jalen Brunson. 3-ball. Oh, wait, no. 3-point goal. Jalen Brunson. That's what they heard in that arena. Going to be hearing that PA announcer saying 3-point goal, Jalen Brunson, in their sleep. That's all they're going to hear because that's who went crazy. You're up 5. Bozo finally calls a timeout. 3:30 to go in the game. You're up 5-5. Again, here's who made all the shots for them, right? Keep in mind, we're up by 22. You're up 22 after that Harden free throw. He made 1 of 2. It went Brunson, Shamit, 3 ball. Yeah, Shamit for 3. Towns with a layup. But then Brunson, 4-footer. Harden, okay. Brunson, 3-footer. Brunson, 12-footer. Brunson, 7-footer. Brunson, 3-ball. Mobley made a 3-ball. Awesome. You're up by 8. You snatch it right back from him, right? You're up 3 minutes to go. You're thinking, oh, we snatched that W right back from him, right? No, of course not. OG made a free throw. Okay. You're still up by 7. Bridges, 3-ball. Allen made a tip shot, up by 6. Awesome. You still got an 88% chance to win with less than 2 minutes to go. Brunson to Bridges, 3. Good. Because all we're doing is jacking up threes. We don't even attack the rim anymore. That's overrated. Don't attack the rim. Nope. Don't attack. It was Bridges and Shamit that made the final 2 buckets to tie the game. Take the lead back at 101.99 from Harden with about 31 seconds to go. Brunson ties the game right back, and then that was it, because we wouldn't score the rest of the freaking game damn near until Strus hits a 3 in overtime. How many shots did Mitchell take after he missed that 3? Doesn't feel like he took many in the fourth quarter there. Merrill missed a 3. Merrill missed a 3. Merrill missed. Okay, let me go back again. Let me see how many shots he took. And the entire time, we were up 22. Okay. This is the last thing I'm looking at, that I'm heading out of here. After that Harden free throw, let's see. We got Harden, Mobley charge. Okay. Then Harden blocks the Brunson 12-footer. Okay. Mitchell out of bounds turnover. Of course. Harden miss a 3. Let's see. Harden miss. Mobley comes in. Harden makes a free throw. All right. Allen misses both free throws because he stinks at them apparently now. Harden missed a 3. Mitchell misses a 3. That was the first shot I think he took the entire quarter. In that entire span. 1 shot at 3:47. He missed it. Then the Kings called timeout, up 5. Mobley made a 3 to go up 8. Then the Mero loose ball foul. Harden missed a 3. Mitchell finally takes another shot. 1:52 left in the game. And then I don't think he touches the ball the rest of the game. Pretty much. Mobley, rebound. Yeah, missed the jumper. Harden makes a 10-footer. Merrill misses a 26 to win the game. There's like halfway down, of course. That's it. He took 2 shots. When we were up 22, from that point on, he didn't take a single shot in the fourth. Brunson's over here, damn near not going ball hog, but he's just cooking. I don't think that they rarely missed. Oh my god, dude, that's Well, we'll see how they do in game 2. This might have lost them the series, really. You had a chance to take game 1 of this series to go up 1-0 in the series. You snatched the game. You snatched the opening game on the road. You had the crowd silent. Their fans were almost ready to leave the game. You know how fans are, right? Most part, about 5 minutes to go, they'll start filing out. No, 22-point lead should be good, right? Not many teams can blow that. Well, we did. Kenny just stood back and let it happen. He let the avalanche happen. He let the fire spread through the building, and the building collapsed. This is the most pissed off I've been for a Cavs game because it's the conference finals. And this is what you do. I wouldn't give a damn if this was the regular season. Who cares? It's regular season. Right? But these are the biggest games we've been in without LeBron. And this loser coach forgot he was coaching the freaking conference finals game. He thought he was on the sidelines as a fan. I don't know any other coach that would let the lead dwindle down to 5 before calling a timeout to stem the tide. I don't know of any coach that would do that. Maybe Steve Kerr, because he's also another nincompoop. No wonder he learned from Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr probably wouldn't even let the lead get that small. Oh, damn. Castellanos back at the wall. Caught. Damn. Of course, they have Curry. Curry would have said, give me the ball. Because actually, he wouldn't even have to say anything. Their players would be like, you know who the ball... He's like, who do we give the ball to? That guy. 30. You give it to 30. Because he's going to cook and he's going to get you the win. Why were you giving the ball to Harden? Hey, Mitchell, you always talked about Mobley needs to open his mouth and say, give me the ball. You need to do that. Stop being so damn passive and being a freaking spectator. You're playing in your own backyard. Why are you letting Harden take the ball all the damn time? Go up to Harden and say, give me the ball, fatty. I want the ball. This is my city. I'm from here. Not to mention he has 29 freaking points. But no, let Tubby McTubberson take the freaking ball. The tubby bearded man freaking take the ball and freaking lose you the game. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm out of here. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. I'm going to do this. Hang on. Whoops. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Spurs and Thunder. I don't know if they're going to be able to recover from this. You're up. You had a 22-point lead with 7 minutes to go, and you lose. Because Kenny Atkinson forgot how to coach. He let his lead dwindle on a 5 before he called a timeout. It would have been different if they could actually make their shots. But Harden just wanted to chuck up threes for some reason. He didn't bother attacking the rim. And even when they did, they missed their shots. But don't call timeout to, get everybody locked back in. No, don't do that. That's overrated. That's overrated. But yeah, great Minnesota way to lose. Yes, it is. Yes, it was. But regardless, shout out to Fox, Mick, Eric, Beast Grills, Hanson, everybody else that popped in, Jacob. Oh, man. Daniel, of course. Paramjot. Shout out to Sincere. Dre, Rays. MD. For a shout out to everybody else who was watching that didn't comment. I'll be live tomorrow night for Spurs and Thunder. And we'll see what happens in this series on Wednesday. Maybe we bounce back, or maybe we get our ass kicked. Because I don't know if the Knicks are going to shoot this bad again in the first half. It might be the role reversal from this game, except we don't probably come back from it down 22. Wow. Still can't win a road game. For the most part. We won 2 in the last series. This is as bad as the other 2 games in the regular season. Just don't understand it. Well, I'd hate to be in that film session tomorrow. I'd probably want to throw my remote through the TV if that was the case. I wouldn't even watch it. How could you watch what happened tonight and think, oh yeah, everything's fine? It's not fine. Your damn coach forgot he was coaching in a freaking conference finals game because he just stood there while the freaking lead dwindled. I mean, yeah, they still could have blown it even with the timeouts, but at least they're trying to stop it. You're trying to stop the bleeding. That'd be like slicing your arm and you're just standing there watching the blood go, you know? Or you get shot, right? You get bam right in the freaking chest. You're just like, ouch. I got blasted in the face, in the chest. Oh my God, I'm bleeding. What should I do? Stop it? We didn't. No, the best one to say is, you got a hole in your boat. Your boat is sinking. Kenny Atkinson just, oh, whoa, look at that. My boat's sinking. I have stuff to fill the hole up and keep me afloat, but I'm just going to stand here and stare at it. Oh my God. That was the only way to ruin a happy to be here feeling Cavs fans had. I mean, I was thinking, man, whatever happens, happens, Thing is, I thought we were going to steal game 1. You snatch game 1 on the road after just playing 2 days ago. With the game Mitchell had, Dean Wade showed up. You're feeling damn good. Now I feel like shit. Because freaking Harden had to try to go take. James Harden thought it was 2018. Like, no, old man, it's not 2018. Why are you trying to take over? You're not that guy no more. You're still good, but you're not that guy. You're not 61-point game Harden anymore. Should have just stuck to facilitating, feeding the bigs. Right? Oh my God. Well, all I'm going to say is, how do you bounce back? How are they going to bounce back? Are they going to bounce back? They lose game 2. They're probably not. I don't know if they're going to. They might win a game in Cleveland. I don't know. Way to snatch my freaking happiness, man. Piss me off. It's not even the fact that we lost. It's how we lost. I mean, I wasn't expecting a sweep of the Knicks. But no, they got to do that. Snatch defeat from the jaws of victory because our coach can't coach in crunch time. He forgot Steve Kerr's not here. He forgot he's not an assistant coach. The last time he was in this spot, he was an assistant coach with the Warriors. He forgot there's no Steve Kerr to call timeouts. He had to do it himself. And he forgot he doesn't have Steph Curry either. You got James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, and they have these guys giving the ball to freaking Harden. Just like that Pistons game. Why is Harden taking the ball? Seriously. Harden thinks he's that guy, but he's not. Everybody knows he's not. Wait, what? Kenny Atkinson was asked if he thought of benching James Harden on defensive possessions. No. New York went on a 44-11 run. And the Cavs called one timeout during that span. Well, because it spanned it overtime too. But 30-8 was in regulation. And that bozo Kenny Atkinson only called one timeout. When they were down, when they were only up 5. No, he's been one of our best defenders in these playoffs. I trust him. Oh, you trust him? Trust him to freaking blow us a damn lead when you're up by 22. Pissing me off, dude. Oh well. I don't know. I'll be back tomorrow for Spurs and Thunder. That'll be a fun game. You know, I know Diagno and Mitch Johnson wouldn't wait until their leads were only 5 to call a timeout. Any coach with a brain wouldn't sit back and wait. They would have called a timeout when the lead was maybe 15 or 12 at worst, or at the lowest. They would have used all their timeouts left before they blew their lead. They would have been calling timeouts every freaking time they gave up points. But no, not Kenny. He must have thought if you save your timeouts and then you try to redeem them at the local bodega, you can get a freaking hoagie. No. Zesty. Kenny was asty. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good rest of your night. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out. Snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Good going, Kenny. Bye-bye. Trash.